Hey, Joe here, Florida Concealed Carry. I know I've been missing for a while, but I'm back, and it's question and answer time. I'm going to try to answer some of the questions that I've been getting lately from everybody, and let's just jump right into it. Constitutional carry. I don't know. Is the governor going to pass it? I don't know. Do I think he will? Probably. Besides that, I don't know. But I would encourage you, if he does pass it, still go get training. Educate yourself. Go out and train. Practice. Don't just think because he passes it and you're going to go out there and just start carrying a gun because it's your right. Fine, that's great. It's your right. But you need to train yourself too. Be responsible. Train. Don't just think because you have that gun that you're instantly protected. You can defend yourself and your loved ones. Train. I mean, you got to have your situational awareness on. You got to know how to get that gun out of the holster. Get it out quickly. What are all the statistics? How far are you going to be? Blah, 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 blah. We can go on for this for hours. Train. Listen, folks, the training doesn't take forever. There's things that you can learn in the beginning. Get the basics down. That's going to take the longest. Everything else, a couple minutes a week. You get this down pretty quick. So, and does a constitutional carry going to mean open carry? I don't know. It could. Might not. Don't know. These are questions I really can't answer. When you read into the laws and stuff, can it mean constitutional open carry? Yep. Can they say it can mean constitutional has to be concealed? Yeah, they can do that. I don't know. So, again, questions I really can't answer. I get so many PMs, private messages, Google, all that stuff, asking about that. I really don't know. I'm not trying to be rude when I respond to you, but contact the governor's office. That's the only thing I can say. As far as open carry, what are my feelings on open carry? Again, this is my personal belief. I am not a fan of open carry. Do I believe there should be an option? Sure. Is it something? These people don't even stop for stop signs. Should it be an option? Sure. Would I open carry? No. Nobody needs to know what I'm carrying, what I'm not carrying. I'm always going to keep mine concealed. I'm going to keep people guessing. I'm not going to let the bad guy know what I have. What I always use in classes, if you're standing there at your local Stop and Rob, that's going to be your convenience store. You have your cup of coffee or whatever in your hands. You're standing there in line. You got your gun on your hip. Everybody can see it. The bad guy comes in the door with a gun. He sees you standing there with your gun hanging off your hip. To me, you're target number one. So unless you can drop that coffee and get that gun out super quick, yeah, things might not turn out well for you. So to me, it's always going to be concealed. Again, practice drawing your firearm from the holster as it's concealed. You should get that thing out pretty damn quick. So, ammo. Second question. Everybody's always asking about ammo. Ammo's been a hot topic for a while now, past over 2 years, I guess now. Folks, here's the way I look at it. You're buying a gun. Think of your gun as a nice performance sports car or something like that. If you had a nice sports car, a Ferrari, Lamborghini, something like that, Corvette, would you put the cheapest gas in the world that you can find in it? I hope not. Same thing with your gun. I would not put the cheapest ammo out there in there. Did that come out right? So, listen, if the ammo is really cheap, it's cheap for a reason. Ammo's a little bit more expensive right now. There's several reasons for it. Everything else in this world's expensive right now. And if there's ammo that's out there on the market that's really cheap, there's a reason for it. So just be careful with that. A big thing I get all the time from people, especially all the know-it-alls out there, is, well, nothing's happened to my gun yet. That's the key word, yet. Yet. Last thing you want in the poop situation is go to press your trigger and the gun goes click instead of bang. Or you destroy your gun while you're at the range. We've seen it, guns coming completely destroyed, catastrophic failures, squib loads, guns blown up. And folks, it's the ammo, but you should know about this stuff. We've seen double loads, guns gone. We've seen it where they're using a steel case, even though they say it's got a poly coating and all this other crap on it. It's to protect your gun. No, it's wearing away at these aluminum parts and other steel parts. Extractors and everything get worn down. Next thing you know, you get one shot off. The gun doesn't work after that. I've had people argue with me about it. The one guy in particular, nice guy, came in a couple weeks later and he goes, "Hey, you were right. Can you fix my gun?" He disagreed with me at first. And again, if that's what you want to use, go for it. I'm just giving you my 30 some odd years of experience with it. Go for it. Try it. If you don't want to believe me, that's fine. I'm okay with that. All right, folks. Sorry about that. Again, traffic. Sometimes I say things that should not be on videos. But with that, we got the what if questions. A lot of our courses, a large portion of them are laws, which include the what if questions. Folks, some questions don't have an answer. I know it sounds funny, but what color is the mirror? Now, can you really answer that question? Probably not, but what angle you're on, what are you looking at, blah, 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 blah. Sometimes if you have a what if question, we have to answer or ask you more questions. So don't get upset with that. But we're there to help you. We're there to help you try to see things the way the courts are going to look at it. You know, if big question we get all the time. Well, if somebody's just yelling at you and threatening you that they're going to kill you, can you shoot them? No. But they have a gun. You didn't say that in the first part of the question. We're going to ask you questions with your question. Don't get upset with that. It's the what ifs. That's a big thing you got to look for when you take a class. A lot of classes I hear people are taking, they don't have that opportunity, or they're told to go buy a book or read the laws, read the statutes. Do I recommend buying all these books that are out there on the market? No. You can just read the Florida statutes online. It's free. But what if questions are great. But think about it when you ask those what if questions. Really break it down to what's actually happening. You got to give the whole story. And we're going to answer them the best we can. That's the best I can answer that for you right there. But yes, some questions don't have an answer. What color is the mirror? Renewing your license. This is another one. People are always yelling, well, the state never notified me that my license was expiring, and it's over a year expired now. Now I got to go through this again. I can't find my original certificate, blah, 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 blah. The state's wrong. They should have did this. It's their fault. Folks, that's on you. Nowhere in there is it their responsibility to tell you when your license is going to expire. Most of the time, they will send you a renewal notice. But if you have not updated your address with them, and you've moved, anything like that, or let's face it, it's the Department of Agriculture, they probably just didn't send it. It's on you. Check your license. If your license is going to expire in the next year, great. 6 months before it expires, I'd start the renewal process. It takes off about 10 minutes. You can do it online and renew it. They do give you a grace period. I forget what it is off the top of my head right now, that if you forget to renew it, that you don't have to go through the whole application process again. They're pretty good with that. But if you go over that grace period, you're SOL. You got to go through everything all over again. As far as your certificate is concerned, if you have your original training certificate, and that, as I'm backing up here, and your instructor is still a valid instructor, that certificate is still good. That sounds weird. I would still suggest updating your training. But let's say you took a class from me 10 years ago and you lost your certificate and you have to renew your license or reapply for your license. Just, use that original certificate that I gave you. My license is still good. I'm still active. They'll issue you your license on that. There's no expiration date on that. If you can't find that license and you took a course with us, call us. We have all your records when you took the class, who you took the class with. We can reprint your certificate, have it re-signed, and you're good to go. That's the questions I'm going to answer for today. I'm going to keep writing down the questions, keep trying to do these videos and answering them for you. If you're hitting us up on Google, Facebook, and all that stuff, we're doing our best to respond to you as quickly as possible. Please be patient, and folks, have a great day. Oh, here's another one. Folks, we don't sell anything out of Florida Concealed Carry. Yes, I have a gun shop. Has nothing to do with any of this right here. That's why we separate everything. The concealed carry portion is just for firearms training and getting your concealed weapons license. We sell nothing. There's no pressure to buy anything. We don't try to sell any memberships. We don't try to upsell you. There's nothing there. Excuse me. Nothing there besides training. We're not trying to sell you ammo, again, memberships. We're not trying to sell you guns, anything like that. Would we like you to come to the gun shop to buy your stuff? Yes. But that's not what we're there for. Folks, it's training, training, training. There's no other upsells, no anything like that. So just know that when we're talking about certain items, again, like ammo, like we spoke about earlier, if we're talking about guns and stuff like that, we're not trying to sell them to you. We're just educating you on that product. So, folks, have a great day. Hope to see you soon.